Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast Network. This is We Are Air Season 1, Episode 17, The Mandela Effect. If this is your first time checking out the podcast, thank you so much. Please go to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. We're at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at /We Are Podcast. With that said, on to the podcast.
We are error.
You know what? I fucked a titty pit once. It was like one of the best days of my life.
A titty pit?
A titty pit, you know, like underneath.
Yeah, you didn't even like, did you like...
No, I came.
Let me titty fuck you.
No, I told her, I was like, I want to fuck your titty pit so I can tell everyone I fucked your titty pit. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the We Are Air Podcast. This is Duck. I am here with my friends...
Jake.
And...
Javi.
And we are about to talk about some cool fucking shit. So, thank you so
I like
much
the fact that you're doing what you're doing so you can stop me from going along with you.
What are you talking about? Oh, what is the We Are Air Podcast? It's the podcast about movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And today, I've got a subject these guys don't know about yet, but they're going to be happy. They're going to be
so excited.
very happy. But I want to start with the movie news. Hit it!
Movie news.
Movie news. Willy Wonka.
I live for the Willy Wonka. All right, it's not actually movie news. I kind of lied. Okay. All right, so the reason I want to bring this up is this is big to me. I am a huge nerd, and I love Metroid. And I say it weird. I say it like Christopher Walken.
Metroid.
Hey, you ever play Metroid? It's the only game. They have... Samus Aran. She's a bitch. They've halted development of Metroid Prime 4 because the game was being created by Namco Bandai. And evidently, it sucked. And so they just scratched it, and they've come back to Retro Studios here in God bless Texas to finish the game. Retro Studios made the first 3 games, and they also made the Donkey Kong games that came out recently, and they're going to go back to the motherfucking well that created them, Metroid. I am so fucking excited. Have you guys ever played the games? Then moving on!
No, if you want to talk about it, you can.
I mean, it is what it is.
I know,
It would just be a very one-sided conversation.
I know, Samus is a lady.
I know she's a bounty hunter.
And when we were kids, we didn't know she was a lady until we beat the game. And
right.
We were like, oh, tits.
I want to fuck this cyborg thing.
And probably the greatest cheat code of all time was Justin Bailey, which could be a play on the British word for a bikini is a Bailey, possibly. So Justin Bailey, when you put that code in, she's just wearing a swimsuit. Stop falling asleep, Javi.
I'm not
good
falling
shit.
asleep.
It's good shit. Look at it's on the wall. The Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Okay, I just want to talk about that real quick. So
Metroid.
Hey, do you guys like Kevin Smith?
Who doesn't like Kevin Smith?
Yeah. Do you guys like Bill Maher?
Yeah.
Fuck Bill Maher.
You're not a fan of Bill Maher?
That guy's an annoying cunt.
Did you watch Religulous?
Yeah.
No, I just always found him annoying.
You need to
Why?
watch Religulous.
What is it about Bill Maher you don't like?
He just seems like a blowhard who just likes to hear himself talk.
Yes. Have you been to this podcast? It's all of us.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Bill Maher went after Kevin Smith this week. Whenever Stan Lee died, Bill Maher on his show just said, you know, if people were more concerned about what was going on with the government and less with comic books, we wouldn't have this fucking issue.
What?
He was being a dick, basically. I went against the comic book fans, which a lot of those people are his fans too. Kevin Smith on the Hollywood Babylon podcast goes, man, he took a shot where a shot wasn't fucking needed. I don't get it. Stan Lee was a legend who died.
Right.
So Bill Maher this weekend went after Kevin Smith hardcore in his fucking show. And I say go watch the clip. He went after not only Kevin Smith, he went against man children, which I fall in that category. I really do. He went after comic book readers. And he basically went against everyone he really didn't need to go against. Kevin Smith's response to this? Bill Maher's a fucking pussycat. It's not even a big deal. He goes, go watch this clip when I was on his show and I told him I was going to slap him with my dick. Boom. And the whole time I was like, man, I hope he takes the higher road on this shit. And he did.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. And he goes, he's a stoner like me. He's just having a moment. Who gives a fuck? I'm like, good job, Kevin.
Yeah.
Just be like, fuck this guy.
Well, you know, I feel like he was already that kind of person anyways, but the near-death experience probably just, life's too short. He doesn't get worked up over shit like that anymore. Why bother?
When he started smoking weed, it changed him. If you listen to Smodcast, listening to when he started smoking weed, he just let it all go. Because before that, he took everything personally.
Yeah, he was very serious.
Very against
took
the
himself
critics.
very seriously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now he's just like, I make terrible fucking movies for my fans. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. And we enjoy them. I enjoy them.
Yep. Agreed. Love the guy.
I like Bill Maher, though, still. I really do. I agree with you. I see what you're saying. He's the liberal version of whatever the worst.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yes, exactly. I still like watching
I think
him.
that's why I don't like him, because I hate extremes on both sides.
He's very extreme. He's
like,
the
if
most
you're
extreme.
fucking like too liberal to level more, I fucking hate you and I hope you never get your way.
Yeah.
He is, but I like listening to him because I'm pretty liberal. And I think he's funny.
You're the minority there.
That was somebody that got their start on fucking Married with Children going to be talking shit about Kevin Smith, you know?
His start on
Did
that,
he
didn't
really?
He was on a fucking episode or two of that shit,
I
like
posted
as
that
a
somewhere.
talk show host or for a game show host or some shit for like a dating game, I believe.
Yeah, but to be fair, the reason we have all
To
this
be fair.
all this politically motivated humor and humorous shit, and we have all these people with accents giving us our fucking politics now,
Right.
is because Bill Maher started doing political comedy a long time ago.
God, Duck.
My bad. Oh, yo, did you ever play Resident Evil?
Yeah, Resident Evil 2.
Let's talk about, well, that was released, and along with that, some other news. But have you guys seen the Resident Evil 2 stuff?
Yes.
I've got a good friend, Jesse Barty, little shout out to you there, Pluty. He's been playing it, and he said it fucking sucks. Now, to be fair, Jesse hates everything.
Yeah.
And everyone on this planet. He says it plays like Resident Evil 5 and 6, which I wasn't a fan of. Resident Evil 2, to me, is the penultimate fucking Resident Evil game. It's amazing.
Right.
I love the first 3 games. I was terrified of that shit when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. You play with the lights out in the house?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Sound up?
Remember the first game when the dogs jumped through the fucking window? You're like, "Wah!"
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking awesome. You ever play that game?
I played the first one. And after, like, you turn the corner in the house, all of a sudden you just see the zombie, and they have a cutaway, and it's just... I was like, okay, fuck this shit. I immediately shut the PlayStation and left the house.
Yeah, and I never went back.
I never went back.
That place was haunted from that moment on. Yeah, I love the Resident Evil stuff. What I don't like is the Resident Evil movies. And we have talked about my
those
love
are
of Liv
terrible.
Tyler. Oh my god, Liv Tyler in those movies is fucking amazing.
God, dude, are you serious?
Live it to the
fucking
tie. And like I said, you get to see her pussy. It's in the video. Y'all saw it, right? The video I put together. Did you see it?
That was Anne Heche's asshole.
All right. Well, that was nice too. I'm just saying, it confuses me still to this day. But I don't like the movie so much. I saw the first Resident Evil in theaters. I had to see it. I was pumped about it. I saw up into the third one. I've never watched beyond. They're now doing a TV series for Netflix where they're going to interlink it with the Mila Jovovich, to be fair, movies. Would you guys watch that?
No.
Action, zombies, terrible
No.
storytelling.
No.
Those movies are terrible in a great fucking
No,
way.
they're terrible
they're
in a
just bad.
terrible way. They don't make the full circle. It's like they go terrible, 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 terrible.
Like, this is like shit.
It can't come back full circle.
Right. This isn't like we're watching 13 Ghosts or something.
Oh, 13 Ghosts is good. Speaking
I
of
know.
Matthew Lillard, let's bring in that
Yeah.
news. Jake's
I
got a
he was
little
in
bit
13 Ghosts.
Yeah, fuck yeah, he was before he played the thing we're about to talk about, man.
Like
Like
what, old man?
Like, you better tell us.
Would you do it for 2 Scooby snacks?
Yeah.
But wait, there's more!
Mortal Kombat.
How did you bring in Scream, bro? Nicely done. Oh, dude.
So,
Oh, it's nicely done.
I think it gets there.
a fan has created a petition for Mortal Kombat 11 to have Shaggy from Scooby-Doo as a character in it.
Shaggy soon.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but they've already hit 50,000 plus signatures.
If this happens-
And Ed Boon has addressed it on Twitter.
To be fair, Warner Brothers owns NetherRealms, which makes Mortal Kombat, owns Hanna-Barbera, which has Scooby-Doo.
Like, that's
happen.
fucking insane, man.
Like, I'm gonna rip your goddamn
Like-
throat out.
Like, if they do this, they should actually give him the power level that he has in the memes. Like, one punch and he'll fucking drain all your life.
Well, here's the thing, too. Shaggy is voiced by Matthew Lillard now in the cartoons. He took over the character after the live-action shit, so he's still working.
And the original was?
Casey Kasem. Fuck yeah! it was.
he also did the dog.
So, yeah, I would love to see that. What would it be, like, the friendly version, or do they fucking make him hardcore?
The picture that they show that Ed Boon posted was like he's got purple eyes. He looks like a fucking Raiden version of Shaggy.
I just want to know, did you ever see the Scooby-Doo porn?
Wait.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
I think
If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it.
Shaggy and Fred banging Velma and
Daphne.
Daphne.
And Scooby ain't nowhere in sight.
Yeah.
But if he was, I'd be okay with that too because I'm a creep.
Scooby's watching from the back.
Right.
I think they should have Kevin from Home Alone as a character on
Well,
Mortal
we
Kombat.
fucking great. Holy
Fuck
shit.
yeah, dude. Like those guys who made Terror Drome, that was a sweet ass game. But do it with like characters
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that would be
cool.
fucking dope. Yeah, I did like Terror Drome. That shit was
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Oh, I got the Birds of Prey. Did you see the first? They released a photo and they released video.
I've not seen it yet.
The
What's
Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey is a version of the Girls of Gotham with Harley Quinn, and it's going to have
Gotham
Canary.
City Sirens.
Yes. But they're doing it with Harley Quinn and Canary.
They
and
did a
somebody else.
pilot for it years ago on WB,
Yeah.
and
It had the
Joker.
Oracle in it.
Joker was the bad guy, and Mark Hamill actually dubbed over the voice of Joker in that pilot.
I want to watch that.
He's got the best Joker.
Yeah, I mean,
no. He
yeah.
is the Joker.
Right.
What are you talking about? Not the best. He is the Joker.
the definitive
We did a podcast on it, remember?
Yeah, I do.
It was.
all
Heath
Joker
Ledger.
podcast.
You can go back and listen to that. It's not bad. Birds of Prey. Get off your phone.
You're looking at stuff too?
No.
For the fucking
For the podcast.
cast. What are you
BB
doing?
Dubs can wait, baby.
Yeah.
They don't need you right now.
You
got
fucking perv looking at ass crack every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
You're addicted, aren't you?
he really is.
I'm addicted to large acid. That's about it.
Jacking off to him and fucking him.
No. Not my love
Yeah.
It's a 30-second teaser of a...
Oh, is that a fake ass Margot Robbie Harley Quinn they got on here?
Tis the real thing.
Oh, it's really Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Now, is this like a TV show or a
Oh,
movie?
no.
You ready?
Doug, can you tilt the screen down?
Sure.
All right, there you go.
That's a great fucking song, also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no fucking way.
One more time, just because
Dope.
I need it.
So is it like Suicide Squad but with the
This-
females?
Just test footage is what it is. I'm sure it's a version of that. Yeah. So
Oh, that's
it's
fucking
just a
badass.
costume test. You can tell that's what it is, but it
Yeah.
went really well. Kind
That
of give
does
you
look
the
good,
idea of
though.
what's going on.
Holy
The
fuck
music
yeah.
is a solid choice.
Yeah. That's
All right.
that song is called Macadam by Roan.
Time out. Is she not the hottest bitch that ever
Oh, I
existed?
fucking love her.
Are you not? Look
Yeah.
at that.
No,
Look
she's
at that.
hot.
Yeah, she is.
No.
She's,
the hottest bitch that ever existed.
she's
Vincent.
Jamie Presley 2.0.
Oh, she's way hotter than Jamie
Oh,
Presley.
no.
Yeah, she's
Y'all
the
know my
updated
white
version.
trash thing. Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley's a shit, but that's like the hotter version of Jamie Presley.
How attracted were you to Jamie Presley and My Name Is Earl?
Oh no, Joe Dirt. Whenever he's like, "I'm fucking my sister, I'm fucking my sister."
You're my sister. Fucking everything she's in. Not
No,
another
it's good.
teen movie. Fucking
Oh yeah, she was
Can't
awesome.
Hardly Wait. She was in that.
Oh, so I got a new theory on this though. Okay,
Be specific.
look at the way that she is dressed here. Okay, what if change my thing on the Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin. What if Joaquin?
She becomes the next Joker.
No, what if she is the daughter of Joaquin Phoenix Joker, and still the Jared Leto, Jason Todd shit still happens, but she has got daddy issues, so she turns him into the new Joker.
So she could
because,
fuck him?
well,
Like an Usher complex?
Obviously,
No.
it's daddy issues. But
No.
what if she needs to create her caretaker again?
They already established that she met Joker at the mental asylum while he was already Joker.
Yeah,
That's
but-
the first time they met.
All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, still, hottest bitch ever.
Yes.
Hobbs.
She's hot.
Hobbs.
I wouldn't necessarily hot.
Who's the hottest bitch ever?
B. Arthur.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
Dude,
No.
I would reckon. Oh, yeah,
Real?
B.
Would
Arthur.
you? Is that your
Oh, yeah,
thing?
B. Arthur? Hell yeah.
Dude, she's a gilf and a half. Is that what you're
Same
saying?
thing with the young Betty White.
Oh, dude, I would fucking old Betty White. You seen that bitch?
Yeah, have you? She's damn near a zombie.
Doug,
I fuck zombie white, white zombie.
White zombie.
Doug,
Holy
are you
shit.
alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Why? No, it's the liquor, dude. It's just the
It's just liquor.
liquor, baby.
That was a good one.
Oh, the Joker. Speaking of which, the entire script, according to Zazie Beetz, was rewritten while they were filming. So they had a script. They changed
That's
the whole
weird.
thing.
The entire script.
All I'm saying is they've heard my theory and they know what they need to do now.
Oh, no shit.
No, but seriously, it sounds like a lot of it was made up on the spot, which could be a good thing. I have faith in
Todd Phillips.
man.
Yeah, me as well.
And like I said, my faith in this movie is simply based upon the documentary Hated, the G.G. Allen story, is one of the greatest documentaries I've ever seen. And if he can somehow, I mean, honestly, if you can do a Joker like G.G. Allen, and he knew G.G. Allen pretty well,
yes,
that's going to be fucking amazing. It really is. That guy was a true socio-psycho crazy motherfucker.
Yep.
And that's why I have faith. And everything I've seen is it's grungy, it's dirty, it feels like it's going to be kind of down to earth and realistic and look like the cinematography doesn't look like this fantastical fucking world. It looks like it's
dark, seedy.
It's based in reality.
Yeah. Well, another theory that I heard is okay. So Thomas Wayne is supposed to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I heard is that Joker might actually be the son of Thomas Wayne in this. Like Batman's older brother,
like a bastard son.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like that's what they're getting at, because there is a timeline or a different DC universe storyline where Batman and Joker are brothers, separated from birth. They're just polar opposites of one another. So that's why the chemistry works. But yeah, they're saying that the Arthur Fleck character might be Thomas Wayne's older bastard son.
Well, that's possible because
that's pretty fucking cool.
The Court of Owls, Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo did.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the whole thing is about. His older brother, the bastard son who ended up in an asylum.
Yeah.
And he ends up finding out about that, and he's the leader of the Court of Owls. It's one of the better news stories that have come out. And after that, they did the whole Joker without a face storyline, which was fucking
that
killer.
was fucking awesome.
Really, really good stuff. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm pumped for it. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah. That's like most anticipated movie by far for me right now. I mean, in-game is going to be the shit next October, so it'll be like my birthday movie.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of being nerds, I didn't realize the Super Bowl was this weekend. Until I read earlier, the only thing that mattered to me, we might get an Episode 9 trailer during the Super Bowl.
That, and there's a Big Lebowski teaser.
Yeah, there's a beer ad or something like that.
I don't know if that's what it's going to be. Yeah, I figure it's going to be an ad, but it showed Jeff Lebowski.
That's just like your opinion.
Yeah, like it's going to be an older Jeff Lebowski, and it said February 3rd. A lot of people are thinking it's... Remember how we got catfished with Danny McBride in the Dundee movie last year? And it turned out to be a fucking giant touring ad for Australia.
And then they decided they were going to make it as a movie, but that's kind of died down.
Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome, though. Yeah. I think got a lot of hype behind it.
Danny McBride is a preferred taste. He really is.
He's polarized. There's no middle ground with McBride.
No. Yeah. But he's an acquired taste.
I agree. He's a fine one.
If he's not your taste, you can go fuck yourself.
That's right.
But I tend to be on the side of enjoy him more than enjoy him.
No, yeah.
He had to grow on me, though.
I loved Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals.
I think
Red, and fucking Pineapple Express.
The Foot Fist Way, man. That movie, I didn't laugh once the first time I watched it. The Foot Fist Way.
Oh, yeah.
The first time I saw it, didn't laugh a single fucking time. If I watch that movie again, lose it the whole time.
It's kind of like Napoleon Dynamite.
Same thing, dude. Napoleon Dynamite, first time I watched it, I'm like, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And then you start to think about it, and you're like, no, it's not dumb.
Yeah.
But the only part I love is whenever the uncle, she's like, imagine you're surrounded by seahorses, and he goes,
yeah.
That part, I was like,
he knew exactly. It's like, wow.
What were you saying, though, about the dude commercial? You said that we might possibly do that?
They're speculating that it also might be a sequel to Big Lebowski, which...
Would they do that?
I hope they don't, honestly.
There's no need to.
Right, and plus it would
perfect movie.
You know what?
Tarnish the legacy of it.
Big Lebowski, same thing. Didn't laugh the first time I watched it, didn't get it. Fucking had to sit with it for a while, and then now I can watch it and enjoy the shit out of it.
It's one of the best movies ever.
You know, John Turturro said in an interview that he never understood, and to this day he still doesn't understand it.
Didn't he just release a Jesus movie, though? Didn't he? The characters in a spin-off movie I think he made.
What?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't think
that or he's been working on it. Someone get on that. Fuck this.
I'll get on that.
The Jesus, anyways.
You said it, man. No one fucks with the Jesus. Oh my god, that's like the greatest character ever.
I fuck up your ass on Wednesday. I fuck you up your ass on Saturday instead.
Going Places, an upcoming American crime comedy written, directed, and starring John Turturro, and a spin-off to the 1998 cult film The Big Lebowski by the Coen brothers. Maybe the Dude commercial is a commercial for that.
Whoa.
Ba-boom!
Is it going to be directed by the Coen brothers?
No, John Turturro directed it, wrote it, all that stuff. He's been talking about doing it for years.
It'll be pretty interesting if it's like a prequel.
Man hasn't aged in 20 years. I'm sure he can do it.
8-year-olds, dude.
Fucking 8-year-olds. He's a pederast.
So what if we get an episode 9 trailer? What do we think about that? I'd be pumped.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to see a little bit of that.
I mean, no matter how much I hated the last one, I still want to...
Jake is in like an abusive relationship with Star Wars. Like, he didn't mean it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's okay. He just gets like this. It was my fault.
I'll give him another chance.
For having expectations.
He's been good to me for so long.
Jake, are you wearing foundation under your eye? It's like, no.
I'm worried about you, man. It's nothing.
It's nothing. He just awakened his force.
He calls me names before he... All right, there you go. Duck's never been in an abusive relationship.
Not at all.
It's sad because it's true. But Mark Hamill did reveal on Twitter something about
Hamill?
Hambone.
Mark Hambone.
Hambone. He revealed something about him and Carrie Fisher's relationship.
They had sex.
They were brother and sister, and they fucked.
Dude, they did make out in the fucking movie, not once, but he got twice, didn't he?
They didn't make out.
All right, whatever. I'm a little drama king. I had that a little bit, yeah. That second one was pretty sloppy, dude.
A little bit. She wanted to really rub it in Han's face, like, look at what a slut I am.
Look, I'll tongue my fucking brother.
Incest.
Yeah. I got the force. I know he's my brother, but I'll tongue in front of you.
I was actually paying you compliment whenever I said scruffy nerve herder. That's why I kissed my brother, to show you that I'm into that shit.
To be fair, though, only woman on Hoth. Only woman there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well,
a lot of sailors on that planet.
I'm sure C-3PO got passed around a bit also.
That's what R2-D2 was chirping about the whole time. Take Star Wars and redub his little thing with like, my God, did you see what just happened? Let's do it! $1 million idea again! Oh, shit. Once again, you're right. I do need to cut these out of the podcast. This is what he said. I don't have a Hamill voice. When they told us it would be soon to be revealed we were siblings, wait a minute. If Luke is Princess Leia's brother, does that make him royalty? Her, without a moment of hesitation, no! I didn't really care, but it bugged the shit out of her for years. Fucking love it, dude. Do you think they banged? We know for a fact she banged Han. Yeah. I mean, she banged Harrison Ford. Do you think
for real? You think she did?
Do you think he at least finger fucked
her? Dude,
or
I think she fucking did the whole stage crew, everything else.
Once again, C-3PO.
Yeah, she fucking banged Goldenrod, for sure.
Who was Goldenrod?
C-3PO.
Oh, okay.
I thought they didn't call him that in Return of the Jedi.
I thought it was some character in the background.
They call him Goldenrod and Jedi, and also on the Topps fucking trading card back in the 70s that came out, there's a reprint of him because it looked like he had a fucking giant golden boner in the fucking card.
Yeah,
like the
dude,
fucking
I remember
prop
that.
people fucking did that shit.
Fucking
so
awesome.
that was like an in-joke on an in-joke that they called him fucking Goldenrod in the movie.
Yeah, but also, like, if she was fucking, like, the least known characters in, like, the Katina, like, she got Hammerhead,
dude,
and
she was banging the fucking light guys, the fucking boom operator.
Dude.
Party she even banged Max Zebo.
Did you guys watch the
Max Rebo?
Max, I said Zebo again.
You know, she got Rebo, Zebo, Tebow.
Yeah.
Boom, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the documentary that was made after her and her mother passed away? Debbie and Carrie, I think is what it's called. It's an amazing documentary that shows a really interesting person who was quirky and weird. Has footage of her when she was younger. She was manic depressive.
Yeah.
As a person who's manic depressive, I understand that. I'll go fucking high as shit. And then 2 hours later, I want to kill myself.
Right.
So seeing somebody else who dealt with that, who was such a big star, it was kind of interesting to see that.
God, she was so fucking hot.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Speaking of hot, Ivanka Trump.
Yeah.
We all agree she's hot, right? Yeah. Okay. No.
She got no ass.
I don't care.
I care.
Her face, right?
How often do you see her ass? They don't fucking do
shots
on her fucking
All right,
ass.
first of all, her dad said it. Her ass is amazing. Okay?
Yeah, it's huge.
Did you see it? It's huge.
Meanwhile, I bet you think Melania's got a nice ass. She's fucking flat as a goddamn board, the pancake ass bitch.
All right, can we all agree Melania, hottest first lady ever?
I gotta go with Michelle Obama.
Next to Barbara Bush. Motherfucker, you're
Jesus
wrong.
Christ, Patrick Ewing is hotter than fucking
motherfucker.
Goddamn Veronica Zimanova.
Okay,
fuck you. You fucking ass.
Okay, who's hotter? Melania Trump, Barbara Bush.
Barbara.
Just saying.
Barbara. Actually, Martha Washington was pretty good.
Oh, Jesus, with them wooden teeth. Oh, she could take them out, too.
Dude, seriously, look at that arch in that fucking profile.
Woo! That is some nice shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Obama dips his head a lot.
Do you see my bitch?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm sure she got those glutes from playing basketball and dunking over fucking Shaquille O'Neal.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. I bet she could fucking palm a fucking basketball for real. You think that's
Yeah, remember that theory they had that she was a man for a long time?
Yeah, it's Patrick Ewing.
Oh, it's... Oh, oh, I got dizzy! Oh, shit! How did he get on the team?
You put a fucking mustache on that bench. Fucking Obama got fucking... Obama got Finkeled and Einhorn.
Did he find Mr. Wiki?
Yeah, that was actually the New York Knicks, but...
Oh my god! Oh my god! You're not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Look that up.
Yeah.
He is 100%.
Maybe Kevin Robinson. You know, I don't know.
Dude.
The Admiral?
Dude. Oh, my chest hurts now. Thanks, Jake. Oh, Jake's man.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, shit.
Appreciate it.
Call me Dad.
I said Jake.
I said baby.
Thanks, Dad.
I said baby. Whatever. I said sweetie pie, honey pie.
I was about to make a joke and I realized how fucking sad it sounded. It's like, oh, I never called anyone Dad.
Oh. The self-loathing goes to the next level. That was... Motherfucker, this is how we're getting chicks. The one who self-loathes the most or has the biggest dick will get the chicks. We're in competition here. But I have to get a penis pump is all I'm saying.
No, you're longer than me, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm tiny.
But you're longer than me, so
I'm
you're
what?
fine. You're longer than me, so you're
Oh,
fine.
y'all compared dicks?
Yeah, when did I show you my dick?
You told me how long it was.
How long is it?
You said like 6.
Yeah, well, alright. I lied. More like a quarter.
No, it is not.
Shut the fuck up.
Take your shot, dude. This is a weird conversation we have.
Yeah, it is. Jesus Christ.
But ladies, this is the conversation we have most days.
Yeah.
It's about our dick sizes and the sweet pussy we've gotten.
Oh my god.
The girls we want to fuck, we never will. And I'm gonna take this shot.
Fuck, that went down so rough. I choked on it.
Whoa, bro. That's not a good way to end the conversation we were talking about.
But once again, kind of hot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit hot.
You hear the sounds he's making? It
Dude,
was
right there, just grab it and fucking chuck it down.
so big he choked on it.
Yeah. You need a chaser?
You're not supposed to swallow the whole shot glass.
Yeah, dude, you okay?
It went down so rough and it like burned.
All right, take a guess at the subject, gentlemen. I think you already called it.
Dead hookers.
Well, we could talk about that. I mean, I've got a long history of that.
Dead presidents?
Could talk about that also, because that movie from the 90s wasn't bad.
That movie was
But-
pretty fucked up.
But
Was this guy not the president of South Africa?
here's my title. Look out, deja vu. Here comes the motherfucking Mandela Effect.
Told you it's
Boom.
about dead presidents.
Boom!
I
Exactly.
told you
Oh,
about
dude,
that
that was a
president.
sweet ass fucking transition. Damn it, I missed it. All right. The reason I'm going to talk about the Mandela Effect is because we've been talking about it a lot recently.
Yeah.
And it is one of our running jokes. We'll say, oh, I just Mandela myself.
God damn you, Mandela!
Oh, motherfucking Mandela myself again.
Sinbad wasn't a genie in the movie.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Calm down.
Joking,
Oh, we'll
bro.
get there. We'll get there.
No, he wasn't.
So what is the Mandela Effect? It's a new thing that has come out in the last couple of years that is basically our memories are not good. We do not remember things the way that they actually happen. Or, better theory, somewhere along the line we all fell into parallel universes.
Yes.
Which one could it be? Are we simply memories faulty? We can't remember shit as well? Or we all got thrown in the Matrix? Because that's basically what we're looking at.
Okay, so the more I think about it, eyewitness testimony doesn't hold up in court, really, because the memory is a very terrible
thing.
fucking thing.
Yes.
Like, we remember certain events that happen different than other people remember events that happen. But with this Mandela effect, you got thousands upon thousands of people remembering the same fucking thing, but you have to look.
Weird.
You have to look at the fucking ratio, though,
And pop
of how
culture.
many fucking people there are on Earth. And obviously, none of our own thoughts or original. We're going to have the same thoughts as everybody else. So
That's why a lot of the time, me and you think on the same wavelength.
Yes.
Well, we'll say, and you guys can hear in the podcast, me and Jake will start to say the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Not
because we're on the
not
same...
rehearsed, not pre-planned, anything.
We do that all the time. We're like, that's what our brain goes, and we just say the first thing that comes to our mind. But also, it could be that me and you are from the same universe.
Right.
And fell into this
remember
universe.
The things the way that they were.
And I base this solely on the fact that the Bearstein motherfucking Bears was the goddamn Bearstein motherfucking Bears.
Same here.
Not the Bearstein Bears. Now, if you want a more in-depth take on this, watch the Angry Video Game Nerd episode.
You can actually watch the actual video when they say Bearstain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
That's the whole fucking point. What he's getting at, though,
what do you remember it as?
Well, I remember Berenstein.
Yeah,
Bears.
I remember Berenstein Bears too. They were Jewish.
Scholastic Book Fair.
Yes, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Every goddamn time came out. Remember the one where the toys came alive in it?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Berenstein number 5?
The Nightmare book is what it was. They were having nightmares and the cool ass looking toys, like they looked like a rhinoceros and shit like that. It was awesome.
Yes.
Fucking, why didn't they make those toys? I wanted those toys. God damn it, make those toys!
Same here.
Jan and Stan and whoever Bearstein make those toys. Hobbs, was it Berenstein, or you had a third one you said?
I went Berenstein.
Berenstein.
But they would say in the cartoon was Berenstain. Like, they would go stain.
But that's the thing, dude. It is Berenstein. In this universe that we all collectively fell into at some point, we fell into the Berenstein universe. I don't know how, I don't know when, but it blew my goddamn mind. And that was my first introduction to the idea of the Mandela Effect.
Well, it's either that or my mom is a fucking dumbass. Because she
we met her tonight.
Is like, do you want to read Berenstein Bears? Like,
yeah. And we met her tonight. She's a very sweet lady, and she did not seem like that at all.
No.
And actually, before we met her, Jake, we're all in the car. Fuck this, fuck that, fucking motherfuck. And then we pull up, and he's like, "Hey guys, no cursing." I'm from my mom, and I'm like, "Can she hear it?" We're in the car. He's like, "Oh, she can hear it.
yeah,
She'll
she
know.
heard.
She can sense it.
Yeah, she heard.
It was like Pootie Tang with the belt. Just came out of nowhere. What a tay! Hey everyone, it's just Doc jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And if you're enjoying the podcast today, please share with your friends. It's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, back to the podcast. The Mandela, it comes from the idea of Mandela, though. People remember Mandela being killed, not going to prison for many years and coming out and becoming president of South Africa. They remember him dying.
He died in prison.
He's dying in prison.
Also, it's actually based off Nelson Mandela.
Yes, 100% off Nelson. That's why it's called the Mandela Effect. Because
it's about Nelson Mandela dying in prison, not becoming president of South Africa and then dying in 2013. People think that he died in like 1989. No, it's like 89, 90. Something like that.
Yeah, you're right. In the 80s. And that's... Now, could that be simply he was thrown away in prison for 30 fucking years and people forgot about him? Most likely that's what it is. But people remember hearing news reports and reading in papers that he had died.
Watching the funeral and shit like that also.
So that's what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden he's still alive. Now, I don't remember that. I wasn't old enough to understand what that was. And
well, there's also an excerpt from a book that claims that he died in prison. In like 93 or 89 or some shit like that. So people use that as reference. But then they found out that it was like a work of fiction, but it was also like a fucking history textbook from South Africa also. So it's all kind of muddled.
Yeah, but when you go into like the apartheid and stuff like that, they could have put out false information on that.
Of course. Yeah.
That could be a big part of it. But that's the big thing. The idea, it came from Nelson Mandela. Did he die? Or people were like... In their universe, he died, but in this universe, he became the president of South Africa. It's such a big event. Okay?
See, the Mandela effect in that sense doesn't work for me because I do remember Mandela dying in 2013 and being the fucking president of South Africa. But there's certain things that I also remember, like the VW logo with a split in between the V and the W. Okay. Now it's connected.
Let's get to each one individually. Let's go through it like kind of like trivia. We're going to start with, I'm literally just pulling up like MandelaEffect.com, and we're going to go through each one.
I've always wanted this. Maybe this is actually my own Mandela Effect. I've always been confused because I remember growing up back east where there was a place called Chick-a-Phil. And it was Chickka, and I come here and there's a Chick-fil-A.
Chick-a-Phil.
Chick-a-Phil.
You sure you didn't see a strip club called Phil-a-Chick?
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's nothing like Phil-a-Chick back in New York. There's Chick-fil-A.
All right, here's the first one. We're going to go with Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates, life was like a box of chocolates.
Well, I have to say, I watched the movie the other day.
Life is. That's life is.
I have to say, I watched the movie the other day. He does say life was. However, the main thing growing up, whenever it was referenced in every goddamn MTV Movie Awards, it was mentioned on Mafia, whatever else, life is like a box of chocolates. But if you listen to the movie now, it says life was.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. And I think you hit on the key component of it in our last podcast. Popular culture changes the perspective. We'll see it with this one. That, like, you immediately hit that. Our example was the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
Because I said about Kevin Hart being in the movie and having the monocle.
Yeah.
And immediately I corrected myself. I was like, oh, he didn't have a motherfucking monocle.
No.
And you said Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. That's the reason why everyone remembers the fucking monocle.
Yes.
Because popular culture that might be slightly better or more rememberable than that
skews
changes it. I think the Luke... It's not
I am your father, but it's
not.
actually no.
No, I am your father. Why did we change it? Tommy Boy. Chris Farley's talking into that fan and saying, Luke, I am your
But
father.
that was changed before that. You know what it was? It was whenever the movie came out, people had to address it because, I mean, it's just different if you say, no, I am your father. But if you do it in a Star Wars reference, it seems more natural because it's more personal and and they get the reference as opposed to just saying, no, I'm your father. You're actually addressing the character at that point.
Yeah.
You're saying, Luke, I am your father.
And so many of these...
Wasn't like that, though.
We're getting into the key point. So many of these are little nitpicks. They're just little plays on
Well,
words
there was
that don't
another
really
one
matter.
on Star Wars also. It was about C-3PO's leg. His left leg from the kneecap down is silver.
Exactly. Never saw it. Now, what do I blame that on? I think that was a TV problem. I think that was not having high definition. I think that was having grainy VHSs. I think that was a blur effect is what I think.
I used to play trivia with my older brother, Star Wars trivia, whenever we would, hang out and just, BS, just him and I. And we were both big fans, so we'd just quiz each other on Star Wars stuff. And I remember that being one of mine or his questions is like, what color is C-3PO's left leg? It's like silver. Like, we knew that, and this was before the Mandela Effect. This is 89, 90, same time frame. Like, all that shit.
So I didn't realize it until recently that that's what it was. And that actually did blow my mind. But then I'm like, well, he's got a red fucking arm now, too, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but his leg is gold again, though.
Is it? They fucked it up?
Well, it's not that they fucked it up, but they gave him new armor and everything else.
No, they fucked it up, dude. If the Mandela thing came out, they would have caught that shit, and they would have gave him his fucking rock hard boner we were talking about.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you need to find that top card. Yeah. Javi, what did you find out? Also, how many BBWs did you look up in that 5 minutes?
I only looked up 3 BBWs.
Yeah, how many Philly chicks did you find?
Yeah.
There's actually no restaurant chain called Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So
it was all Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. So you were just retarded in New York until you became
Oh, by the way, Javi, tell the story about when you almost beat up a guy last night.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm walking B, and I have to have my glasses.
B is his dog.
B is my dog.
For those listening for the first time.
And I noticed as soon as I'm walking down, I see this guy from the building to my left and down staring at us. And the quickest way to get me in the bad mood is to stare at me. I fucking hate being stared at.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
And
I was just trying to pay attention to you.
And this guy was kept hiding behind the stairwell and popping back out, hiding behind the stairwell and popping back out.
It's fucking Jesus. Sorry, he showed me the C3P boner. I don't even know. Dude, look at that P boner,
bro.
Come on,
C3PPO.
I'm looking good. All right, so this guy popped out like one of the fucking whack-a-moles.
Yeah, and B notices him, and he's just staring. And we're about 20 feet away from him. I'm just like, come on, hurry up and shit, B, because I'm about to fucking hit this guy. She gets loose when I go to pick up her shit, and she goes over, and I see this fucker kick my dog. I grab him by the collar, I cock my fist, and he makes a fist like...
No, the first go...
He didn't make a noise, he didn't even talk.
No, but you have to, it's a podcast, it's a non-visual... Okay.
It was like that, I was like, oh shit, I cocked my fist at a dullard.
I don't know, man. What? So what'd you do? You immediately started apologizing.
I didn't apologize. I said, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. I let go of his collar and I went like that. I fixed it. And she just wanted to play. She's not going to bite you.
The dummy's collar or your bees?
I fixed the dummy's collar.
But what was our theory? That the guy was just like, fooled him again.
Yeah.
I have to kick another
guy
dog.
is fucking Losing rubes left and right. That's what he does.
He knows that he's off to kick another cat or something like that.
That's a good life.
Sorry.
Oh, didn't mean pet your dog like that.
Either way, I felt a little bit bad.
Oh,
Why?
for somebody kicking your dog, you felt
No,
bad?
for almost like
I feel bad for you.
blasting a tart in the face.
Well, I
into
mean, if he
oblivion.
kicked your fucking dog, he kind of deserved it.
He could have been fooling.
Yeah.
He could have been.
Maybe, like I said, maybe that's how he pets him. Come here, kitty. Knack, knack.
Like, I think you pet cats.
So he's gonna be like
Kicks your
Lemmy.
fucking dog.
It's just rap. Listen, I'll postface this, but I took care of intellectually disabled people for a very long time. Some of the coolest, funnest people. If you've never seen the movie The Ringer,
Biggest hearts.
dude,
Yeah,
The Ringer,
great. Yeah.
The Ringer is the perfect representation of people with intellectual disabilities you ever see. Period. Done. And the reason why there's a scene where they all get in trouble for going out on curfew, and they come back and they're like, "I'm sorry." That is the shit people with disabilities.
When the
pull.
fuck did we get ice cream?
that was actually improv.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But seriously, that's how people with disabilities work. They play up the disability and they know they have it,
Yeah.
so they'll act that shit. If you spend any amount of time with somebody with a disability who isn't super aggressive and get to know them, you'd be like, dude, don't do that. You know, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's do what we got to do. And it is a very rewarding job. And if you're a good-hearted person, please do that job and take good care of them.
And
Love
don't
you,
don't
Doc.
hit him. Don't hit him.
Yeah, don't.
Well, and don't let them hit your dog either.
yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. To be
She
fair.
ran. I was too slow.
And, yeah.
You know that fucking tart is stronger than you, right?
You would have ripped your dog's head off. Start drinking the blood. Gotcha, motherfucker. All right, so was it 51 or 52 United States? I didn't think it was.
It's
either.
51
It's
states.
50.
It's 50, motherfucker.
You fucking dumb fucking piece of shit.
You
Fuck you.
Many people recall the United States including
51?
51 or 52 states, not 50. Why is this? We have territories.
Puerto
That's all it is.
Rico and
Puerto Rico
fucking,
and something else. Name something else.
Bahamas. No, yeah, I was going to say the Bahamas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's why. But it's Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Why people? Because they're U.S. territories.
That's right. And that was one of those ones.
Oh
that was like-
fuck, that's right.
Oh, fuck! Oh, also the flag doesn't look stupid with one star off.
Time out. Javi, where are you from again?
I'm from New York.
No, yeah, but what is your, are you Puerto Rican?
I'm Puerto Rican.
right.
And Puerto Rico recently had a vote after
Puerto
the
Rico?
hurricane to vote for statehood.
I fucking give it to them, man. Give it to them.
They shot it down.
I got a question for you. Is it Looney Tunes spelled LOONEY, TUNES, or TOONS?
TUNES.
Hobbs?
TOON.
Why do we think that?
I will tell you why.
And he knows why. Hit it.
Because the cartoon Tiny Toons is spelled TONNS.
That's right. That is
People just assume that because it's cartoons, it would be spelled Looney, TOONS. But the thing is, it used to be Merry Melodies.
Melodies, that's right.
Right. So, which was a takeoff of Disney's Silly Symphonies.
right.
So it's all tied together. It's a musical thing. Even the fucking Merry Melody notes look like the fucking music notes.
It does.
So there's a whole generation of fucking tards who thinks that it's tunes like cartoons. No offense.
Hey, Hobbs, it's all good, baby. I thought it was TONS, too.
I'm being
so-
shat on all over the place tonight. I want to kid.
Oh,
Calm
you know I
down.
love you, motherfucker.
We
love
would
you too.
never, William, shat on you. Is it Jif or Jiffy peanut butter? And which one do you rub on your balls for the dog?
Jif.
Oh, it's Jif.
But I rub it
Mom's
on in a jiffy.
I just know that because
Yeah.
I just know that because of the commercials. Like, Mom's like you, choose Jif. Choose Jif.
It's
Yeah,
actually,
dude, you got a fucking future in, I think, commercial fucking show tunes, dude. What else you got in there?
It's actually GIF peanut butter.
Wait, I want you to sing. Yeah, it is GIF. I always call it GIF too.
It is a GIF.
What is sing another show tune commercial song. Do what's Toys R Us.
Shit.
Kids can
I don't want to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's
shit,
a
man.
bunch of toys at Toys R Us that I
Dude,
can
you
play with.
got way too vaudeville in that. The finger came out. I'm a Toys
I'm
R
a
Us.
Toys R Us kid.
You motherfucker. Give me one more. Give me.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Armor hot dogs.
I don't remember
What
that.
kind of kids eat armor hot dogs?
I could do Band-Aid brand.
Tough kids,
Band-Aid
wimpy
brand.
kids, kids who climb on rocks, fat kids, skinny kids, even kids with chickenpox love hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. The dogs kids love to bite. I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza's at supper time. When pizza's on the table, you can... Oh, shit! When pizza's on the bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. No, I'm just kidding. Did anyone think of any off the top of their head and throw out there?
Like I said, the VW logo, it is all one piece now. Like, whereas on the older ones, the actual V and the W were split.
Were they really?
So people think. And so it would seem.
So I got one, chartreuse, the color.
Yes.
Chartreuse.
Okay, I remember it being a purplish color.
Yeah, it's a fucking purplish, isn't it?
Green.
It's green.
It's
no, motherfucker,
fucking
it was like
green.
a pinkish purple.
It was like fuchsia.
Yes.
Chartreuse used to be like fuchsia.
Jake, you pulled that shit out of nowhere.
I
Just
know,
you know.
right? I'm
Very
very
nice.
good with my FUC words.
But I'm just saying, dude, honestly, it was a pinkish purple. I'm dealing with this shit right now. That's what I remember.
Okay. No.
That's what came to my mind.
Apparently, it's a fucking greenish color named after the fucking liquor.
There's also a Mandela Effect between verdigris and patina.
Whoa, dude, you took that way gay.
Yeah,
what the fuck is that? If you know what seafoam green is,
I
dude,
do know
you need to get the fuck out of my apartment. Because if you could call that shit, that's motherfucking seafoam green.
Well,
you need to go.
Actually,
I
I
do
do
love-
last week was, oh, that's not blue, that's actually robin's egg.
50s and 60s.
I'm that fucking asshole.
And then a drag queen went, holla. Really?
Yeah.
But then that's fucked up. Is that true? Because I remember purplation.
I used to remember that also, but
the
I
color
found,
of a beat up pussy.
look,
I
okay,
brought that
so
back.
2 years ago, I got way into the Mandela
Beating up pussy?
Effect. That,
Oh, yeah.
well, that never changed.
All right. So anyhow, you got way into it.
Way into the Mandela Effect, and I saw some things. I'm like, holy shit, it was like this, not like this. And chartreuse was one of the main things that I was like, well, not one of the main things, but it was one of the things that stuck out, and I was just like, holy shit, because I remember it being like this purple fucking magenta like color, and actually, what it was that showed me that was the movie Death Proof. Whenever Quentin Tarantino shows up as the bartender Warren, and they're drinking chartreuse. It's that off-green fucking lime green looking color bottle, and it's like the only liquor so good they named a color after it.
Motherfucker, you think Tarantino was so rich
That he was able to
so powerful.
shift the timeline.
He was able to change a motherfucking color. He's the only person I can imagine being able to do that. And I think he's really good, man. That's great. Dude, he's so
here's the thing, man.
Dude, he's so jacked up. He's the ultimate hipster, and I love everything he makes. But are you fucking kidding me? Are you? And I would love to spend every second, every day.
Oh, just pick his
you
fucking
know,
brain.
But you know he's got to hate himself, right? You think he
Oh
hates
yeah,
himself?
he is definitely a self-loathing.
A Curious George, tail or no tail?
So
No tail.
How dramatic are you going to be, motherfucker? You should have had a Law and Order done after that. Actually, I'm going to edit that shit in right now. A Curious George, tail or no tail?
so
No tail.
Jake, what do you think? Did this motherfucking monkey have a tail?
the way I remember it, had a tail, but no, he didn't have a tail.
You're right. You're both right. Never
He
had
was
a
a
tail.
chimp. That's why.
Yep.
But they call him the Curious George, the Curious Little Monkey, which is fucked up. That's probably why people think that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not a monkey, he's a ape. Simeon.
Oh.
How about this? The Ford logo. Okay, you
What was
drive
with the Ford
you
logo?
drive a Ford, Javi.
Yeah.
So with the F, is there a loop on the bottom part of the F, like the little middle line? Or does it just go straight across, or does it feed into
There's
the
a loop
O?
on the top.
It feeds into the O.
The
Okay,
loop's on
so
the
it
top.
feeds into the O. But a lot of people think that that line was not connected to the top of the O from the middle line.
Wait, it's
and
not on
F.
the top?
No, it is.
Okay.
But a lot of people thought that it wasn't.
I was going to say, I
for the
wear a Ford
longest
shirt
time.
every day, so. Yeah. I could see that, though. But I wear a Ford Polo to work every day. I don't work for Ford. It's just a cheap Polo I bought. And no one can see the logo. How did Jim Henson die? Do y'all remember?
Cancer.
Cancer?
A lot of people thought AIDS.
I thought AIDS. That's what I was
That's what
going
I
to
was
say.
saying. A lot of
I
people thought AIDS.
Why did I think
wasn't
AIDS?
gay.
Yeah,
He
then
was
why,
also a drug user.
yeah, why did I think he was a Christian Scientist? Why did I think he died of AIDS for so
I
long?
don't know.
Like, he was married to his wife
You
for
know those
fucking years.
Christian scientists are always getting
I
AIDS.
think it was because of around the time of the AIDS epidemic and whenever people were starting to fucking die off. Like, what year did Jim Henson die?
Like 92, I think.
Yeah,
91,
that's like
92.
right, like 89
But
is
it was-
whenever the AIDS epidemic started, and then like Pedro on Real World was like 93, 94. Like, I think Magic Johnson contracted AIDS around the same time. It was a lot of fucking people, like famous people coming out saying, like, well, this is Freddie Mercury. Fucking just everything. Like,
dude, I apologize to laugh, but he died from pneumonia. And what was the Family Guy thing? He's like, if Jim Henson would have went to the goddamn doctor, we wouldn't have stupid sounding Muppets. hey.
I'm Kermit the Frog. Waka, 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 bitch.
Oh, shit. John Denver's death. When did he die?
Plane crash. I think 77 or 76.
no, 90s.
He died in 1997. I thought he died in the plane crash in like the 80s too.
Yeah, the 90s.
That's fucked up, dude.
That's I could have
swore he was in a plane crash in like the 80s.
I thought the 70s.
Honestly, yeah, no, I knew 90s right off the bat, so I don't know.
Okay, when did Leonardo DiCaprio win an Oscar?
For The Revenant, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yes.
I think we're all on this because we're nerds, but people remember him winning an Oscar. I think at the time Titanic won an Oscar.
Oh my god.
No, Titanic won all the Oscars, period, done. James Cameron was king of the world!
Is it for acting, though?
But, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they were all for special achievements in cinematography,
and
special effects.
But there was a wonderful quote by Kevin Smith I remember coming out in the 90s when that movie came out. He's like, when people first went to see Titanic, they talk about, I want to go see the boat. I want to see what happened. He said 2 weeks into that movie showing, all people could talk about was Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. It's fucking true. Kate Winslet's amazing in that movie, and her tits are fucking rocking.
Thick Winslet was the shit.
Oh my god. Dude, you are 100% right about that, dude. Bottom line, Kate Winslet, nude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's so pale and busty.
Dude,
that's a lethal combo
redhead,
right there.
and redhead. And not even the real kind, the dirty burgundy trailer trash kind. Oh, I'll drink to that. Where's my drink at? Oh, God, I love me a burgundy bitch. Cheers to burgundy. Louis Anderson, is he alive or dead?
Yes, he's alive.
Is he?
He's Christine Baskets. On Baskets.
Yeah, the FX show. He's
But evidently people thought he died.
People probably thought he died a long time
and
ago.
they thought he was John Candy.
They thought he had AIDS.
I'm Louis Anderson.
Have AIDS.
I'm Louis Anderson.
Did you ever see that SNL skit where he's like, I'm Louis Anderson. Kill me. All right, on to the Family Feud.
Yeah. What the fuck happened there?
Sinbad. We were talking about this one earlier.
Yeah.
Javi busted in with this. Kazam.
Shazam.
Shazam?
Shazam's what you kill on.
Okay.
Kazam is with
I was
Canelo
thinking about this movie where Sinbad played an alien to like the president's son.
Well, the original
alien to the president's
motherfucker,
son?
he was a bodyguard, bitch.
I know about first kid. He did a TV movie. It was like a miniseries where he played an alien.
What are you talking about?
No, this is fake.
No,
this is a real Mandela
You literally
effect.
threw a Mandela on top of Mandela, dude. That does not exist.
That's not even a thing.
Watch.
That does not exist.
He played a little alien in this movie.
He did not. You are thinking of something that
Did he
never
play
existed.
Kazoo in the live-action fucking Flintstones fucking Jetsons crossover?
Dude, you should have seen the lip he gave. He was like, fuck you motherfuckers, I'm going to prove this. Yeah.
I saw.
Did you see that?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, you fucking Mandela'd yourself.
So, here's the deal. Kazam came out, a genie movie with Shaquille O'Neal.
And the kid from The Last Action Hero, motherfucking...
No, that's not the kid from Last Action Hero.
It totally
No, that's not.
100% is.
No, it's
100%.
not.
100%
No,
is.
it's not.
100%
No,
is.
it's not.
Let's Mila
Shazam?
Djokovic.
You want to
Done.
bet?
Wait, the kid from Shazam.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the kid from Free Willy.
No, it's not.
He played Jesse's little
You
brother.
both just named different kids.
Mandela on top of Mandela.
No,
Let's do this.
the kid from Shazam is
All right.
actually...
$5 says the kid from Kazam was the kid from The Last Action
He played
Hero.
the main character.
My
Kid's
Girl
little
2.
brother,
He was in My
Elvis.
Girl 2. $5 says. And he was in
No. Like, the kid from My Girl 2 was in Last Action Hero.
Austin O'Brien.
The kid in Kazam is in neither of those fucking movies.
All right,
The
let's
kid
figure
from
it out.
Kazam
I'll
is
tell
in
you
Free
what.
Willy too.
The kid from Kazam.
He even plays a kid named Elvis. Go ahead, check it out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The
Let's
kid
do it.
from Kazam is in Crank as well.
Oh, I looked up Shazam on accident. That was the whole point of not doing this.
Did you Shazam Kazam?
I did. Kazam, baby. All right.
Sucker dick aliens for breakfast, Sinbad. Told you.
Once again, it says Mandela Effect beneath it. It says Mandela's within Mandela's.
Look it up. It's called Aliens for Breakfast. Sinbad plays a
So
little
let
alien.
me get this right. Somebody ate Sinbad for breakfast.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Look, here's the deal, kids. Javi grew up poor. This is a TV movie that nobody fucking knows about, and I'm sorry that I'm wrong.
Holy
I
shit.
accept it. It's fine.
The kid from the fucking Shazam movie grew up to be a goddamn
Gangster.
gangbanger.
Yeah, I
dude.
told you, he was in Crank.
Jesus
He's in Crank.
Christ, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
You
not
know
the
what?
kid from Free Willy.
I take it back. I never said that. He said that. I said he was a kid from
Look
Last
at
Action
his
Hero.
IMDb. Go down to 1994.
I want to contrast and compare it. If the motherfucking guy from the Last Action Hero does not look as badass and scary
He doesn't.
as
He looks fucking
motherfucking
cookie
Francis
cutter.
Capra, I'm going to piss my pants.
Seriously, go to Francis Capra, 1994. You're going to see Free Willy 2. Elvis.
No, Francis Capra's the fucking gangbanger kid now.
Yeah. And he was in Free Willy too.
I think he's right. He played the younger brother.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm saying he's not the fucking kid from Last Action Hero.
That's
Yeah,
Austin
but I
O'Brien,
said
dude.
that, and I will take credit for what I said. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. It was Austin O'Brien, and I think he's dead because he hasn't updated his picture in 20 fucking years.
Oh, like Jonathan Brandis.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was thinking about Brandis as I said that. I missed the Brandis, dude.
God.
He would have been huge, right? Would he not have been like the one
No,
of the
he was
biggest
already
actors?
on his way out.
Yeah,
No.
he really was because
Motherfucker.
he was supposed. Okay, so like the story about that. He was supposed to have a
this.
big part in the movie Hearts War
Okay.
that had Colin Farrell and Bruce Willis, where
yeah.
they're the fucking World War II escapees or POWs. Jonathan Brandis had a big part of that supposedly, and it got trimmed down to like nothing, and that's why he killed himself because he was already on the fucking downslope. Like Sequest was over at this
Yeah.
point, everything else, and like it was like, no, this is gonna be his comeback film. No,
Shit, how awesome was Ladybugs, though?
Ladybugs was a shit,
Dude.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I think we all need to go back and watch Ladybugs again because it is a weird, pervy, child rapey
You
type
cannot
movie.
get away with this fucking movie.
There's no way they
Today.
should have got away with that movie to begin with. But I love Ladybugs. It was like one of
Oh, it
my
was
favorite
great.
movies when I was a kid.
Think Rodney
uh,
Dangerfield.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Did you watch Sidekicks?
Oh,
With
dude, I was
Brandon
gonna bring up
Sidekicks?
Sidekicks.
I love that movie!
How many times have we said we need to watch motherfucking
Dude,
Sidekicks? With
One of my
Chuck
all-time
Norris.
favorite movies. Every time it comes
Dude,
on,
every
I
time.
have to watch it. Joe Piscopo's the bad guy?
Are you
And still,
kidding
one of
me?
my favorite.
It's the poor man's Karate Kid, but it's so much better because he's crazy
Yeah.
and he has Doug from Nickelodeon type fantasies about his life. And then what happens?
Come on,
They
Barry.
come fucking true.
Yeah.
This is before Chuck Norris was the Chuck Norris we all love, but he was still the Chuck Norris.
But
we all
still,
love.
one of my favorite scenes from that movie is like when he's on the gym rope. And like Chuck Norris
He's like,
next
"Come
to him,
on, Barry.
He's like, you gotta wrap your
Just
leg
pull."
around the rope and you gotta like climb
Yeah.
up. And-
The recreation of the Chuck Norris movies that they enacted, like Lone Wolf McQuade.
Yes.
His Little Wolf.
That was pretty
And
fucking
they're
cool.
drinking milk in the fucking bar.
I gotta see this. I know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
That's fucking
And
awesome.
the White Ninjas, where they're fucking,
Oh,
just
yes.
fucking kicking everybody in a
Yep.
row.
Y'all, what we're trying to say is the Mandela Effect is just faulty memory at this point. I do like the theory, though, that this is the Matrix. This is the
Oh, I
computer-
totally buy that.
The computer simulation. So anyhow, thank you so much for listening to us talk about the Mandela Effect. If you liked it, please go to our Facebook page. We Are Air. It has been changed now. Send us an email, quackattack5000@gmail.com. Share with your friends.
Like, share,
like,
subscribe.
please do. We got YouTube. We've got
Spotify. iTunes. Stitcher. Podbean.
Podbean. Thank you. We're everywhere. So this has been Duck. I've been here with
Jake.
and
This is the Hobbs.
thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
Love you.
And there it is. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you have enjoyed it, please do not forget, share with your friends. That is how we grow the network. And if this is your first time listening, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcast here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Bagu, a video game podcast featuring me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood. That's where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. Don't forget, Heroes Gyros, a Dungeons and Distraction side quest. Me and the boys were sitting down, we're playing some D&D, we're having so much fun. You can go and start that from the beginning of the journey, Season 1, Episode 1. You're going to love it all the way through. And finally, I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I'm going to sit down with some of the most epic people I've ever met in this world, and we're going to talk about their life, we're going to talk about their trials and tribulations, and we're just going to talk about their journey this far. Head on over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. Also, head over to the Facebook group, We Are Era. We would love to see you in that group. And don't forget, if you've enjoyed the podcast today, share it with your friends. That's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, do not forget, support local comedy in any way that you can. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.